Hey, what's going on, guys? So we're going to be casting this game between MCG93 in the blue here at 1160 versus Big Daddy D in the red at 1180. So he's going to go for a Gallis play, so perhaps we will be seeing some type of variant of Gallis OTK. Although there are some decks that are just kind of taking a few Gallises in. This is definitely the OTK. If he has a Birdman here, you can see how quick the OTK works, but our player in the blue could potentially use a Gemini Spark, so he's saying, I mean, if he has Solemn Warning, he should activate it, but perhaps he wants him to commit it. Oh, he's going for it and Exceed. Oh, okay, so maybe he didn't have the OTK. If you guys are unaware of how the OTK works, you need Birdman, and yeah, what Birdman does is, ooh, he's going for that. Why go for that? I mean, but, you know, that wasn't technically a plus for our player in the blue or red. I mean, I still think it would have been okay. It was an okay play to Torrential, to be honest. But I mean, if he has Hero Blast, then yeah, that's definitely a great idea to do that. But if he doesn't, you know, sometimes Acid Golem's okay for your opponent to have, because your opponent usually ends up dying from it, because especially in a Gallis deck, like, since you can't special. Ooh, wait, he's going to go for it. He's going for a Blade Armor Ninja. My guess is, oh no, he cannot make it because Voltic's Thunder. I thought most of the E.Heros were warriors, but looks like he's going to go for Utopia. So, I mean, it's 2 cards to make the Utopia. I don't know if it's exactly worth it because, you know, there's cards where you can use 1 card to make an XYZ, like Wind Up Rat and Tour Guide. So, it is okay at sometimes, but he is probably playing the Gallis, but he probably just didn't have it. And, I mean, if you have 2 parts of the combo, just wait. Who's a DL? Too interesting. So, we might see some, like, Chaos Sorcerers in here. Just because you run literally 40 monsters in most variants. Some decks that play the Gallis will also run Dark Hole and Reborn and Heavy just because they feel that those are too good. So he's going to remove a Dark and a Light, and let's see what he goes for. My guess is Chaos Sorcerer. Or BLS is another card. And a Torrential Tribute comes out, and so again, he's not plussing off of it because that's a 2 for 2. Yeah. But you can see how good Torrential is. I mean, Blackluster most likely would just be removing anyways because Utopia would be negating the attacks. And we're seeing Alias come out, and so he's going to get some damage in, finally. And, yeah, but the thing when you're playing against any Gallis deck is you can push really hard against them because, I mean, anytime they can OTK you, so you want to try to push aggressive as you can, and you don't have to worry about any back row, obviously, because, you know, they have no back row usually to run. But the thing is, some do play Battle Faders, and, you know, they most likely will be playing Gores. Some will be playing Tragodia as well. Because I don't think I've actually casted a game of any Gallis OTKs that lasted too long. I mean, I did play maybe a few games of it myself. Oh, he is playing, I think I played a variant similar to this, which is like a Chaos variant, which had 3 Chaos Sorcerers. And I thought it was pretty good. But, I mean, Earth at 1 really did kind of hurt a little bit. But, you know, I guess it does free open some spots to run other cards now, like Double Marshmallow that can stall for quite some time before you get the OTK off, which is a good thing to do. And he's just going to end. Interesting just to end, because most likely I'm guessing he's ruining Gores, because literally there's so many things to summon in the deck, unless he's like drew, I don't know, triple Birdman, and then just the card that he can't use. Because he really needs to drop something now, otherwise he's going to basically lose next turn. Let's find out what happens. And with 3 back row, I'd say it's safe to say our player in the blue most likely has victory here, just because E.Heros have pretty good back row. I mean, there's Hero Blast, there's Gemini Spark, there's a lot of different things that ruin a lot of the Gallis things. Oh, it's just going to end. My guess is Battle Fader, otherwise he would have probably admitted defeat. And I feel like he didn't really need to go for that Acid Golem. Had he went for Zenmaines, he would have been good against E.Heros. I think Zenmaines is a great card against E.Heros as well. Just because, you know, until a Miracle Fusion, there's really nothing that gets over it. And E.Heros, they can overextend if they wish to. And the thing is, after they overextend, if you punish them for it, it's kind of hard for them to come back because they've used the Miracle Fusions to overextend, and then there's no really like good comeback cards. Like they don't have Blackluster Soldier, which can like help them top deck anything. The most, like I'd say, the best card that can usually top deck like late game is something like a Miracle Fusion, And if they've already used, a few of those, then their chances are less to draw it. And we do see a Battle Fader. And I do know some decks that do play Caius in the Gallis, just because Caius is kind of overall a really solid card to run in a lot of decks. Plus you have the option to go Chaos Sorcerer, remove, then sack the Chaos Sorcerer for Caius, and remove something else. Because if you get out your Chaos Sorcerer successfully, I think they would probably have Veiled or Warning to stop that. But let's see what our... Oh, and I guess our Gallis player had no answers. I mean, I'm thinking he should at least be able to set something. I mean, I don't know what he drew that could be totally dead. I mean, even if those were all Shine Balls, he could have set one and prevented one attack. But yeah, I definitely think that the Acid Golem was kind of a mistake. There's no reason to go for that. Because it kind of stops your whole deck, because you don't have Dark Hole. Like, how would you get rid of Acid Golem? You would end up most likely killing yourself. So I felt like our player should have just left Acid Golem on the field. Like, let him have Acid Golem. You would take 1100, and then your player would just kill himself, because if they can't get off the Gallis plate, what are they going to do? They would just... Yeah, like, let your player get it out, and I would say there's no answer to getting rid of Acid Golem yourself. Unless you play Creature Swap, but he's usually playing all monsters. But that's definitely one way you guys can see if you happen to play against any Gallis and they make Acid Golem. I'd say it's safe to just let them have Acid Golem, as long as you can protect yourself for the few turns that Acid Golem has. I mean, technically the player could keep on paying 2,000, but then he would probably end up losing anyways. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you did learn a little bit something from this duel, because yeah, there's definitely a few things that could have been played better on both players' side. But thanks for watching. Asian Eyes White Dragon, signing out.